All right, this is Abraham, and this is a Honda Odyssey. This is 2020 Honda Odyssey, 5 years old, and I removed the bumper. There was no damage. I just wanted to do some cleaning and small fixing. And this is what I found on the inside. There's all these rust dots on here. And I'm curious if the metal shavings are actually embedded into the paint, because I don't drive where the metal is, and they can be rubbed off. In other words, it doesn't look like it's an issue with the paint, but I may be wrong. It may be just holes in the paint that cause these rust spots. So 5-year-old car, you got all these. Oh yeah, the reason that I thought that these are metal shavings is there shouldn't be any rust spots on the aluminum, but you can see they kind of go everywhere. I did not have an accident on this car. There was no metal cutting, where sometimes if you have you cut the metal and those little shavings are landing on the paint, and over time they will create this rust situation. But you can see that this is rusty, quite rusty. See? And I've added this. So car was about a year old when I got it, so this one is actually less than 5 years old. I'm not happy with what Honda does. They seem to be doing everything to make the car last as little as possible, even though they have the reputation for cars that last a long time. But in my previous videos, oh, you can't see it here, but I recorded the shock absorber that was not painted, completely exposed. So I'm not surprised that there would be metal shavings. I would think that if there were metal shavings, they would be everywhere. But you can see this is a shiny, and this one's not so shiny. So different robots were doing painting on here, so they may have included something in that paint there. And also, you see, every place where the metal has been cut and formed, you have rust forming. And I agree, this is Wisconsin. We got salt on the roads and snowy winters and ugly situation for cars. But at the same time, that's 2007. Doesn't have any of these issues. Okay? So I am totally sure this is a reason that this goes on, is because it's a newer car. And that's how the new cars are put together. Crappy. This piece here is fairly important. It holds the bumper in place, but all these locks, they're super fragile. And like I said, this is a 5-year-old car. It's not from Florida. It hasn't been damaged by the sun or heat like Texas cars and Florida cars. But here, this one's missing, broken. It's broken. This one's not. So these two won't hold. Thankfully, there's a few more. But yeah, this really should be replaced. Let's see what else we've. Here is the biggest discontent. Every time I open this area to put gas in it, and I already tried fixing this once, there is no amount of fixing that will get rid of the rust. Basically, you have a metal that's been cut and folded, and it was not protected intentionally, so that's where it starts rusting. There's a little rust spot there. There's a little rust spot there. And even though it's a little right now, by the time this car is 10 years old, it will be a rust bucket. That's what they want. For it to head to the junkyard because it does not look nice. In the front, seems okay. The problem that I have is this is the air conditioner compressor, or I'm sorry, air conditioner condenser coil, and it is dirty. My air conditioner isn't working right. It's working, but it's like when you're standing in traffic and it's hot outside, it kicks off. I'm thinking due to this thing not working properly, the coil, condenser coil. Looking into the engine, you can see that the bolts that hold things in are all rusty. And as I said, 5 years old, you could still pull them off, but when it gets older, it's just going to be completely rusted through. So I don't believe this car could last 10 years. Not because the technology in the engine is bad, although I'm not sure, but car integrity in general. I hate when this happens. Again, it's a 5-year-old car, and clear is starting to fade on the lights. But as I'm looking for a replacement, what am I looking at? I'm looking at another Odyssey. There isn't another minivan out there as versatile as the Odyssey, and that has 6-cylinder engine and as powerful as the Odyssey. I do not want the hybrid. Here is a hybrid, and I don't like any of this. I don't like that battery. I don't like those wires. I don't like the complexity that this car carries. And hybrid is a hybrid no matter what you do. So I like it to be either electric, which I'm not ready for, or gas powered, which I am ready for. I just want to spend 5 minutes at the pump, and it gives me another 300-400 miles of travel. I don't have to stay overnight just because the car can only go 300-400 miles. Thanks for watching.